Learn some. I'm sorry. Learn something different. Learn something new. Because learning is the first step. Taking interest in something. So with these words, welcome of you all into the RK Steppers Learning Channel with your educator Aniket Dwivedi. Let's come on to today's topic that is all about our first writer, our first poet who got the Nobel Prize, having non-European man in 1930. He was uh, he was the Ravindra Tagore. Let's start our session. Have you even heard that how he became the first Nobel Prize winner and what are the qualities that he had due to which he gave us a very beautiful national anthem? Let's talk about it. Before starting it, let we know a few of the things related to him. That the place where he born is Calcutta. Now a time we call him as a Kolkata. And he born on the 7th May 1861. He was the first Nobel Prize winner in 1913, and he gave so many types of poem. He gave so many types of things to our English literature as well as the Bengali literature and all. Let us start our today's session with one of his poem, and in which he gave a view that in which he wanted to see our country after getting the independence of 1947. This whole poem was made in the year of 1920 when he was facing the struggle while getting the independence for our country. So there are few of the things that he mentioned in this story, that what are the way and in which perspective he was thinking that our nation would be after getting the independence. So let us start our first and our today's poem, that is all about Where the Mind is Without Fear by Ravindra Tagore sir. In this poem, the first two lines are like that: where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Means after getting the independence, before independence, we all were going our head near to the Britishers and near to the officers of the Britishers. So the Ravindra Tagore was saying in this line, was trying to saying in this line that after getting the independence, each and every guy, every person of our nation would be like that he will not bow his down head, he will head his head high always. In the second stanza and in the second line, he is saying that where knowledge is free. Now after listening or after watching this line, you all would be thinking that what is the meaning of this line, that where the knowledge is free. Now a time we are giving taxes, we are paying so much type of amount for getting the knowledge, but in the past timing it was not the scenario. In the past timing there is a specific community who was allowed for getting the knowledge, like the general caste, like many of the peoples of the specific varieties of the specific categories were allowed for getting the knowledge. But after it, the poet is saying that after getting the independence, he wants that our nation would be like that, where the knowledge is free for everyone. Everyone can be able to get knowledge easily. In the next line, he is saying that where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walks. Here, this word means that he is comparing us with the narrow domestic walls. Here he is saying that our Hindu religious is divided into various type of caste, in which we fight for our caste, in which we don't focus on our development. So he is comparing us with this narrow domestic walls, that we are divided into such type of walls, we are divided into such type of things where we are just thinking about our personal zone, about our personal purpose. We are not watching our country. And in the next line, he is saying that where words come from the depth of the truth. Now a timing we are living in such type of world where we are just saying lie to the everyone guy. We are just using the lie words for making our image good. So he is saying in this line that the upcoming nation would be like in this phase, where the words come out from the depth of the truth, because the truth is always be a truth. There is no need to prove it. And in the next line, he is saying that where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection. Here he gave a beautiful line for the hardworking persons, that is the tireless striving stretches. In this But he is saying that the upcoming nation would be in this impact, would be in this phase where the hard workers prove them, where the hard workers make their image in such a world for performing their outlook, for performing their well performance, not for showing to the others. In the next line, he is saying that where the clear stream of the reason has not lost its way into the delay, desert, and of death habits. Here he is saying that in the upcoming nation, the peoples would be in this way where their mind give them the presence of having it, and where they have the goal for working on it. Because before getting the independence, everyone was fighting for his own purpose. Everyone was fighting for his own safe zone. Everyone was thinking for his own self. So here he is telling that everyone would have such type of things in the future. Means after getting the independence, such type of things will take place. And in the last stanza, in the last two lines, he is praying to the God that into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Means please make my country awake for for taking such type of steps, for being aware by such type of things. And here he gave a very beautiful word for the God, that my Father. Means here he is saying that my Father is my God, and here he is requesting to the God that please awake our country from such type of things where he is now a timing and where he is facing such types of difficulties. So this is all about one poem, and this is a good thing because this is the part of his collection of books, that is the Gitanjali, from where he gave such type of his we can say that where he gave his view for the upcoming nation, for the upcoming generation. And one of the poet of America said this thing in our parliament, in the country, in our India's parliament, that if the peoples of India will follow, if any guy will follow this type of perspective of the Ravindra Tagore, so he will be able to get what he want in his future, because these are the things that are happening now at times with all of us, and these are the things that will help us to grow up in the future. So these are some of the perspective that he gave us with the medium of a beautiful story. So that is all about our today's story. If you want to know such more types of story, so we continue with RPS Campus Learning Channel.